Our next speaker is Carissa Galia. She is the Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Advisor for the Handicap International Philippines. She's currently working on policy reform to make the Philippine DRRM more inclusive. Please give a round of applause to Ms. Carissa Galia.
Thank you, Rappler. Thank you to the partners of Rappler for organizing this summit. Join me also in adjusting our hand clap for persons with disabilities. Lagi pong sila yung nag-a-adjust para maka-participate. Tayo naman po yung mag-adjust. So, mag-silent clap po tayo. Ayan. Kung napapansin po ninyo, nagpahinga na si Sir kasi usually ang protocol, ang SOP, 2 po dapat or more ang sign language interpreters. Every 30 minutes nagpapalit. Kasi para din tayo, pag tuloy-tuloy tayo nagsasalita, napapagod din. So siya, kung napapansin ninyo, human right po yan. Ayun po. Okay. So, ma'am, kayo na lang po ang ng screen kasi hindi po ako high-tech. Gen X ako, hindi ako millennial. Okay. So, bago po ang lahat, magbibigay lang ako ng, mabilis lang po ito. I'll use the KISSS approach. Keep it simple, sweet, and smart. So I'll just give a short background. Handicap International started as a local French NGO by 2 French doctors who were working in landmine areas in Cambodia, Nepal, Laos, Thailand, kasi nagmamigrate sila sa Thailand, Vietnam. But we have evolved into an international organization, and we have been in the Philippines since 1985. Okay, so, siguro ang pinaka-importante, ayun po. Ma'am, paki-open po yung isang PowerPoint na empowerment po yung title. Hintayin lang po natin. So, siguro yung first, alam po natin na meron po akong kodigo. Hindi ako pari, hindi rin ako politician, pero VIP ako kasi meron akong visual impairment, visually impaired person ako. So, yan, nagbibiro lang po. Pero, bibilisan ko lang kasi meron po tayong, alam ko po ayaw niyo po magtagal, pero maaga pa naman. Kung gusto niyo pwede naman. Sige, hintayin lang natin. Yung pong PowerPoint na empowerment yung title. Yan, hindi po yan. Sige po.
Okay, while we're... Hello.
The USB is with Aika. Sige po. So while we're waiting, let's discuss the link between disability and disasters. Why should DRR be inclusive? We should be aware that persons with disabilities experience double the impact of persons without disabilities. Disasters create disability. Persons with disabilities tend to be left behind, excluded, or forgotten. So hindi po natin nilalahat, hindi po zero. Marami pong persons with disabilities na empowered, may capacity, may champion. Isa po dito si Mark. Siya po ang product ng aming training from Lahat Handa. He's from the Cebu Disability Inclusive DRR Network. So, siya po yung kanina po nagtanong kay Senator Gordon. Ayun po. So, napaka-importante na dapat inclusive po tayo kasi may tendency po na generic yung approach natin sa DRR na ginagawa po natin. Pero blanket approach po kasi ang ginagawa usually ng mga community-based DRR ina-assume po natin na inclusive na po tayo pag narinig natin yung community-based approach or participatory approach. Yan, share ko lang po, dala ko po yung libro, lahat handa na training manual. This was approved by, during the time of USEC PAMA, by the Office of the Civil Defense. So they endorsed it and they approved it. This training manual was developed through a small project. And the next phase we want, of course, is to disseminate it. So we need the support of OCD, we need the support of other NGOs and other private and public organizations to help use this book so that it will reach all at-risk communities.
Okay, I think we have the presentation na, ma'am. Wait lang.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Next slide po. So pinag-usapan po natin yung link between disability and disasters. Dapat po alam natin yung landscape. Bakit kailangan, why, it's very important to know why we should be inclusive. Lahat po tayo, akala po natin ngayon, hindi ko yan worry, hindi ko yan issue yung disability. Pero lahat po tayo may risk. Kasi lahat po tayo tatanda, and age is very much linked to disability. Lahat po ng matanda ay pwede maging persons with disabilities. Doon po tayo sa next slide. Ginagamit po ng Handicap International ang twin track approach kung saan on the other side, we work with systems, with policies, programs to ensure there's an enabling environment that is inclusive. On the other hand, we do the empowerment approach where we build capacities, we raise awareness para ng persons with disabilities at hindi lang sila. Kasi paano kung nagsistay lang yung information sa kanila? So para maging inclusive, we work with organizations, with DRR practitioners, so that the message gets spread across. Okay, so paano namin ginagawa yun, we will see later on. Pero ang importante, we remove barriers para nun equal yung rights. Okay po. Next slide, please. So yung binanggit po ni Governor Salceda, yung House Bill 1648, we participated in that together with CDP. I can see a representative from Center for Disaster Preparedness. So, and they are now the lead convener of DRRNet. So together with them, we have been promoting the rights of persons with disabilities. But it is not enough that we're doing it. We need your help, your support to make this House Bill inclusive, to ensure that the roles of persons with disabilities are put back in the House Bill, kasi natanggal po siya dati. Yung isa po, example po ng, balik po tayo, example po ng Provincial Contingency Plan, we work with government, with LGU, to ensure that the system is inclusive. So dito po, one example lang po to, pero hindi lang po dito yung naging area namin. We work in Compostela Valley, where the provincial plan was enhanced to become more inclusive. How did we do it? So, hindi po kami directly yung gumagawa po noon. We work directly with persons with disabilities. So, we don't work for them, we work with them. That means we recognize that they also have capacities. We don't only recognize that they have capacities, we appreciate their contribution in DRR. Sige po yung susunod pong slide. Ito po example po ng mga ginawa po namin as best practices. So here you can see one LGU sa Baras Rizal. they were attempting to make the toilet in their barangay hall inclusive. Meron pang opportunity to make it appropriately accessible. Kasi po, pag malayo po yung bar handle, para saan pa siya kung hindi rin siya maabot ng person using the wheelchair. Pero at least meron ng attempt to make it inclusive. Meron pong nakikita kayong mga learning centers or resource centers. So we do not own them. Sila po ay in-establish ng university in Mindanao and the other one an LGU in Baras Rizal. But inside that, meron pong mga publications, knowledge management materials about inclusive DRR. Sige po, next slide po. So yan po yung sinishare ko po sa inyo kanina na we need to adhere to the standards of OCD na we cannot just right away use a training manual. We have to be trained on it first. Yan pong lahat handa manual na in-approve po at ini-endorse po ng OCD. It was developed along with 8 other organizations, including World Vision, including Center for Disaster Preparedness, including the National Council on Disability Affairs, ACA Pinoy, Coalition of Services for the Elderly, Norfil, and other disabled people's organizations. Sige po, next slide. Ang pinakahuli po, meron po kaming papakita sa inyo, ito po ang aming mga champions. So, makikita niyo po si Lea Mercado. Siya po yung nasa pinaka-right side. Siya po ay person with total visual impairment. Siya po ang aming champion from Baras Rizal. She was a product of our training and of our project. So, in that initiative, we have been engaging with her. She has been joining us in our DRR initiatives to help promote inclusive DRR. Si Doc Mau po, Doc Maureen Mata, isa po siya sa nagsulat ng Lahat Handa Manual. Si Armando Amancio from Compostela Valley, makikita nyo nagpi-peer-to-peer mentoring siya with a provincial DRR officer. So high capacity na po yung ating officer on DRR, pero inclusion naman ang tinuturo ng aming champion. At makikita niyo po si Mila Barreto. Siya po ay galing North Cotabato. Yung area pong yun, hindi lang siya prone sa natural hazards. High risk siya dahil nandyan ang separatist groups, nandyan ang Communist Party of the Philippines, nandyan ang BIFF, nandyan ang rebel groups, North Cotabato. Pero champion po siya kasi on her own, using her own resources. So, hindi kinakailangan na mayaman siya. Using her own resources, she was able to help 700 persons with disabilities have IDs. So, they did not know that with that ID, they have rights and they will be able to enjoy benefits. Yun lang po. Yun po. Thank you po.